I like how Yamaha makes motorcycles, sure, but then also pianos. Same logo, same factory, I guess. Hey, Yamaha. Way to nail a non-existent demographic. Just nobody that likes both. Yet they're doing great. I've been by Yamaha stores where it's divided down the middle, it's a showroom, and there's a motorcycle on one side and a grand piano. What have you worked at Yamaha? You're a salesperson, and you sell a piano to like a concert pianist. And you're like, hey, enjoy tickling those keys, maestro. And then in your voice, you hear your boss like, be sure to upsell to the motor.
Decision makers, like 15 of them. They listen why.
I don't think he's gonna. Oh. Hey, piano man. How do you feel about the wide open road? Doesn't make sense. It's like if I went around with a trench coat and I'm like, hey man, you want to buy a watch? No? Hey, how about a ham sandwich? Sorry, we just have to adjust the sound. You got it? Okay. I got...
Look here, y'all. We about to make the phone call now. Because God brought all of y'all together for this purpose.
They put it back on. It's I watched it on YouTube before I finally was given the green light for the surgery, and I had to earn it. And it's a horrible. Don't watch, you guys. If you're getting a big procedure, don't watch it on YouTube. I have to beg you to not. It's really scary. It opens with, and I don't want to scare anyone, but there's a body. He looks dead. He's asleep, but he looks dead. And then they go like that with the leg, and do that until it pops off. So there's the opening to the video, and I'm like, duly noted, this is me in 3 weeks. All right. So then I got wheeled in there after they put the sedatives in my spine. Fancy. And then I recognized some of the dudes. I was like, hey, there's like a 7-foot tall guy. I'm like, you're the guy, you popped my leg out of socket. And then he was like, no, that's his job now. And I look over, there's a little 5'2" guy, like, hey. And I was like, him? And then I fell asleep. That's the last thing I did, is laugh at a short guy. And then I went, what if that's the last thing I did? What if right then I was like, him? Beep. You know what? Don't resuscitate. We like this little guy. He's strong as shit. He's good at his job. It took so long to earn that surgery because, as you know, with any procedure, you guys go to the doctors, right? They're always like, where's your pain? You know, on a scale of 1 to 10. And I'm like, well, that doesn't help any. I don't know what my number means. We all, like, of 10 being the most pain in the world, my limp, it could get really bad. You'd have to... We all know that a 10 is like a Civil War general in a field getting his leg amputated by just a whiskey-dipped saw as he, bites down on a lithograph of his baby. We know that that's a 10. That's the worst pain. So I could be limp, and I'm not going to say 10. There's that guy. So he's like, I don't know, a 6? People still catch on fire. So he's like, yeah, it's like, what if I did say, you'd have to know me, for my number, you'd have to know me very specifically. Like if I said, oh, it's an 8, well, you'd have to know that once I ran a mile from a B in 5th grade. So it's like, oh yeah, I forgot you're a pussy. I'll put that on your chart. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to be in a position where I'm like, yep, it's a 10. I'm like, fuck. And then they're like, well, here's your hospital room neighbor, and it's just a burnt guy. Can I change my answer? I did not know that he'd be here. I no longer... Where's your pain? Oh, your hip hurts? Where's your pain? Compared to the Battle of Charleston.